Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, we just saw the huddle cam is down for the JV game. 59-40, Holy Name leads with 1:45 to go. No commentary for the remainder of this period. Just want to let you know what this was. Holy Name will be running out shortly for warm-ups along with Valley Forge. Stay tuned for a battle for Parma Heights. The battle for Parma Heights up next on your home for all Holy Name Sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. Degrees or so outside, but plenty warm inside of Holy Name High School's gym. Andrew and Jane Sislo Court as Holy Name Green Wave take on their Parma Heights rivals, Valley Forge, in some GO East basketball to begin 2024. As we turn the camera around to begin our show, I am Nathan Smee. Alongside me, Ava Posa on tonight's call. Ava, your first boys game you're calling. Is going to be a good one for you to call as well.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be a good game. I mean, Valley Forge doesn't really have the record to show that they're good, but I'm sure they have a lot of good shooters, and they have a really big guy to get in the paint. So it's going to be a really good game for both of these teams. You know, Valley Forge really wants this. It's a battle of Parma Heights, you know. The Holy Name's this is a good time to prove themselves.
And speaking of big shooters, the senior Nick Mankin, good football player, maybe even a better basketball player. He played an excellent 2 games against Holy Name, one here and one at the former home of the Redmen last year. He needs to make an impact. How do you get him in open space for Valley Forge?
I mean, they just got to keep him out. Like, Holy Name is doing a really good job on defense. If they can keep that up, and depending on who they have on him, if he can somehow get open and into the paint, he's going to be unstoppable.
And then looking at Valley Forge, a decent size advantage, a last-second change to the board. The roster is completely changed from what we originally tweeted out for Holy Name. You have Joe Lewis and Andrew Cole starting, opposed to Aiden Butler and Aaron Riley, who were both slated to start originally. How does that now impact the game for Valley Forge when you saw the tallest player being 6'4" guard Bolin, but now you have 6'4" Cole and probably 6'4" Lewis to guard instead?
Yeah. I mean, this is going to be a big game changer, especially on, you know, the senior of Valley Forge. But this is going to be a really good game. They might even double team him if he gets into the paint. I think Holy Name's really going to start working the ball around, and it's just going to be a really good game of basketball. There's not going to be too many guards or too many forwards. It's going to be a well-rounded game.
The last 2 times we played Valley Forge, their center has fouled out. That center has since moved on from Valley Forge. But I expect to see another physical battle today. In the battle of Coach Patton as well, not only for Parma Heights, 2 years at Holy Name, and 2 years with the legendary Coach Stavoli at Valley Forge, and out his career made some Elite 8 appearances with the Valley Forge Patriots. Do you think that's in the back of his mind tonight?
I mean, he knows what he has to expect. He's played him before. They've played each other. He knows of him. I mean, he's infamous at Valley Forge, right? So he knows what he knows. When he knows what he can expect from this team.
I mean, talk about one of the best shooters all time, high school, college, and even European Pro Ball where he played for 8 years. He knows how to coach a winner. He's going to need to. I hate to use the term must win this early in the year. Looking at the GOC, right now, if I had to be honest, it's Lakewood's to lose.
Yeah.
And that Lakewood game next is going to be a big one. Holy Name, you got to take both off of Lakewood. Westlake going to be another tough GLC team. Right now, you're sitting at 4-5. Last game against Padua, heartbreaker. Humanix corner 3, just falling short at the end, bouncing out. Do we see a bounce back game for Humanix?
I think this is going to be something that Humanix really going to end up proving tonight. This is going to be a really good game for him, and it's just going to be a really good game for Holy Name if they can continue to work the ball around and get everyone opportunities to shoot.
And finally, our lines for the game, brought to you by My Own Brain. Holy Name minus 14.5 favorites in this game, and your over-under is 124.5. And we'll turn it over to our in-stadium PA announcer, Joe Stafoli, to get things underway. to Joe for doing a great job as always getting us started here at 6000 Queens Highway. Looking at the starting lineup, once again, you got the two bigs, got the two guards, and you got a small forward in Sires. Going to be a good one today. A tough task to do for the Green Wave, guarding Nick Mankins, and a revenge game in hand for Valley Forge. Since 21-22, where they won 2 of their games, haven't won against Holy Name since. We'll extend you back a decade. Holy Name in the last 15 meetings is 13-2 against the Valley Forge Patriots. Valley Forge, 50 wins in those 10 years, 17 coming in that story 21-22 campaign. Your Valley Forge, they're trying to restore the glory days a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And a miscue already on the tip. Don't think we've seen that yet this year. Both guys missing the tip. So we'll wait a second. 2 seconds run off the clock. Let's try this again. That time it tips out of play. So still 2 seconds drill off for 2 tips. And we are technically underway.
Yes, we are.
And throughout the night, we will have updates on other big contests, including the Battle for Boston. The girls' game set to conclude in a couple of minutes. Iggy Eds and the boys' battle for Boston. Both those games for the boys and the one for the girls look to be a great contest to decide the GCC and Independence, respectively. Mankins the 3 to begin. Off kilter, missing left. Lewis tips to himself. So Holy Name gets their first offensive possession. Cole tries to do a low pass. It works. To him again, it's in. So Andrew Cole gets a tip from Lewis, and we are underway, scoring for the Green Wave.
I don't know how that was not called a kick. I mean, it came right off his foot.
It looked really close to a kick, if you ask me. Definitely a close one. We'll see if that's going to be called later on in the game. Terry Robinson kicks. Mankins outside, matching against his number 4 counterpart. Bolin kicks Robinson in the corner. McTeer hands it off. The 3 for Chong. No good. Board by Maxwell Bolin. So Lewis and Bolin, the board so far. Stiers drives left side. That'll be a blocking foul against Robinson. That'll be his first. Wasn't set enough. And that will be the first foul. 54 seconds in. And what we've noticed this year is not many charges called. The only team who's had success doing so was Padua the game after we played them. I think they had 5 or 6 drawn against Benedictine. Connor Williams, the Benedictine transfer, did a great job staying in the storm for them in that game. Padua, 2-game winning streak. That one good by Sires. The Holy Name starts off on a 3-0 run. Sires on the campaign, 9 games in, averaging 21.8 points per game, the leading scorer of Holy Name by over 5 points. That one good for Sires. He starts 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 4-0 run to begin the game within a minute for the Green Wave. Sean has it far side against Stiers. Stiers along with Humanek doing all the scoring thus far for the Green Wave. Trying to find Chong, but it will head out against Cole. It will remain with the Patriots. The Patriots, they're trying to scrap and stay in this game. They're trying to get something going offensively. Basketball is a game of runs, and to start off a game on a negative run can be very detrimental down the stretch. Mankins elbow drives, kicks, Robinson outside, top of the arc shot for McTeer, off kilter, board, Humanek.
You know, some things that people don't realize about just Stiers, not just about his 21 points average per game, but he also plays one of the best defense on the team, probably behind Aiden Butler, who's on the bench right now. He's probably been one of the most consistent defensive players on this team, if not the most.
One of the most gritty players on this team, offensively and defensively. Lewis draws the foul, so Valley Forge 2 fouls within a minute and a half. Lewis is first. Off the glass and in. The Holy Name starts off perfect, 3 for 3 from the line. Lewis so far on the year, 1.11 points per game. Can he already break that average here? The answer is no, not yet. Holy Name 3 for 4 to begin the game in front of the line, out against Cole. The other Parma Heights team will take it now. And you talk about the battle for Parma, we talk about that a lot. This is the battle for Parma Heights. This is the one out of any of the 3 Parma public schools, now 2. This is the one that Holy Name wants to win the most.
Oh yeah.
Robinson under, Cole jumps, no good by Robinson. Board boxed out by Lewis, that'll be his second. So once again, here comes the offense of the Green Wave. Bolin, Euros, float at the right, it's good. Break through the nylon, Holy Name 7-0 run. We might see a kill shot really early in the contest.
Holy Name's playing a really good game of basketball, keeping them out of the paint for the most part, except for that one paint, but they're doing a really good job of getting the rebounds here. I think they're by far out rebounding them by a lot already.
Second
the
chance
amount of
points have been key.
Yeah. That's something that Holy Name was really struggling with against Padua, was the rebounds.
And the elbow is Moser on the near side being double teamed now, but just by Humanek. Kicks out to the top. Terry Robinson has it. Kicks it to Chong, taken by Bolin. 7-0 run can turn into more. Bolin pitches, Stiers. It's in off the glass. 9-0 run to begin things. As timeout, Valley Forge. And they are dangerously close to a kill shot. 9-0 run to begin the game. What a start for the Green Wave. That is coming off a loss with anticipation and fire. They knew exactly what Valley Forge was going to bring. And Valley Forge has had no answer for Holy Name so far. We'll take a break. It's all Holy Name to begin this battle for Parma Heights. Back on from our first timeout. It's all Holy Name 9-0 if you're just tuning in. A combination of Stiers, Bolin, Humanek, and Lewis doing the business. Robinson, and that'll be a foul on the shot. It misses, so he'll go to the line for two. Cole surrenders the first foul from Holy Name side of things. So Valley Forge a gift-wrapped opportunity to prevent a kill shot.
You know, Drew told me before the game that he wanted to get his fourth foul by the fourth quarter. He only has one right now.
So Cole has one, Valley Forge has two, courtesy of Robinson and Chong. The first one, Robinson, is in. So Valley Forge starts off 1 for 1 from the line and will avoid a kill shot.
Butler's coming in for Drew. Cole.
Defensive change is being made for the Green Wave. The second, Robinson remains perfect. 9-2, so Holy Name holds on to the 7-point lead that they can advance forward with. 3 minutes in. Far side kick to Stiers, and the elbow. Humanek gets open, pumps on Robinson, back up top to Stiers. Humanek being man-marked by Robinson. Bolin gets it via Stiers, back to Stiers. He drives, finger roll to left, and it bounces around the room and in for Stiers. So he quickly amounts 6 points on the game and routes what looks like he could potentially be player of the game once again. Robinson, top the arc, is McTeer. Inside to Moser. Moser outside. McTeer drives on Lewis. Gets in a miss once. Rim denies. McTeer bounces out against him. So they will go back to the Green Wave.
That was a very physical drive. I saw some elbows being shown.
Physicality, but not too much. It looked clean from our angle of things.
Yeah.
And look at this roster. You have two old teams, for lack of a better word. All juniors and seniors on the original varsity roster. The only junior, younger than juniors, played for the Green Wave this year was Robin Sanchez against Normandy. Stiers' elbow drives against Robinson. He steps out. It goes back to the Patriots. Holy Name has tiptoed the baseline nicely this year. But that one just couldn't keep his feet in play. Valley Forge hit the defensive break. But here comes that press. Holy Name has done a nice job employing it this year to their advantage. Mix here at top of the arc, has Lewis on him. Run being made by Moser, out for Mankins, over Butler. Off the front of the rim, no good. Stiers, here we go. 1-on-2, has Butler to help him. Butler gets it. Over Robinson and in. Aiden Butler, the Jackrabbit, opens his scoring. 13-2 to kick things off.
You know, Aiden's known for his assist and very hardcore defense, but he can also bring it to the bucket too.
Foul against Holy Name. That'll go against Max Bolin, his first, team second. So an inbound on the baseline for the Patriots, who are still in need of that spark offensively. Mankins 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. He might have a chance to make his first. And there goes 0 for 3 to begin the game. Not the start the former transfer wanted at all. Chang tries his luck from downtown, off the front of the rim. So Valley Forge finding no luck from beyond the arc. Behind the back, Bolin pulls up. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Robinson. So trading misses. Valley Forge back on offense. Robinson pumps to his left, kicks right. Mankins drives on Bolin, spins, no good. Tips around, one hand by McTeer, can't corral it. It bounces to Stiers. We go Holy Name side. Stiers drives, it's in off the glass. Quickly, Valley Forge misses by Mankins, and here we go. It's a 13-point Holy Name lead. floats over mix here. Air ball out of play. It goes back to Valley Forge. We can take a breather now a little bit here.
Yeah.
What a run of events in the first 5 minutes of play. 15-2 run for Holy Name.
You know, as you just saw over there, I think Aiden tipped that a little bit on that layup from Meckins.
Menkins still coming out flat. The only points coming from the charity stripe. None for the field yet. But the substitution makes an impact. Cam Wadsworth, the junior. Did not see him play last year in either of the contests. He opens his scoring account. The first player from the field to get points for the Patriots. Steyer's corner. Himmelich the three. He's good! And so is the shot. Three for Himmelich. The first three of the game. Mind you, it is 18-4. What a start. 14-point advantage for Holy Name. We'll have a score update once things calm down. Menkins drives over Himmelich. Does not get the lucky bounce. So here comes the green wave on the right side. Butler, hands, Steyers in the elbow, drives, shoved down the ground by Moser, and a foul against Hayden Moser, the senior. And your score updates, Louisville up 17-11 after one over Walsh Jesuit. And in the battle for Boston, it goes to the Strongsville Lady Mustangs, 57-46. The Lady Mustangs, they're 12-0 going into a Medina game Wednesday that I will be at for Keon Sports.
You know, that doesn't really shock me. Strongsville's always been a really good team. I used to do training with them when I played basketball, and I was good and all, but there's the coaching that they have at Strongsville Mustangs for lady basketball is just unbelievable. And the training that they've done since they were, I don't know, 6th, 4th, 5th grade, you know, they're all in high school right now, and that's why I believe they're so good.
Golden Air, Himmelich, what a pass from Bull, and it's in for Aaron Himmelich. Sharing the love, he has 7. Saturday picked off by the Jackrabbit. He needs some help, gives Bolin. Hands, Himmelich pumps. Top of the arc, gives to Butler. He thought about punching a shot, has Wadsworth on him, kicks far side, Himmelich. Himmelich already mashing his tally against Padua with 7. Inside the paint, Butler drives. Off the glass, no good against Flora. Hits out of play. It will remain with the green and white. Substitution, Chris Camargo, the John Hay transfer, checks in for the first time for Joe Lewis. Coach Patton's fired up by 16.
In the first quarter. Now, we have a forward this roster, but we have Drew on the court.
And Drew Steyer's freedom with a cherry on top. He has 11 first quarter points. It's 23-4. Well, that was all they needed to wake up. That's what it seems like, ripped away by Bolin. And a jump ball before he gets it. It doesn't matter, it goes to Holy Name. Bolin did not like the jump ball, but does it really matter? No. Holy Name still takes possession as Chong subs in for Menkins. And it looks like it's more of potentially an injury change. He goes to the locker room quickly. He just paces his way off. We'll check on that one in a little bit to see what happens to the star man of the Patriots. Camargo, elbow, Himmelich against the student check and floater over Moser, no good, board by Robinson. So Valley Forge has 50 seconds to get something going. Elbow shot for Chong, air ball into the hands of Flora. Flora trying to kick it out, has Camargo and Butler in his face, outside. Moser bobbles at Butler, falls to the ground, playing defense. Nice run by Chong, under the bucket, piece by Steyers, tips it away. Bowen gets it, bobbles. He will corral it on the near side. Half a minute to go. What a pass by Bowen to Steyers. Junior to junior, 25-4. I cannot believe this. What a job by the Green Wave. Up by 21 in the first. Florida bobbles at far side. He has a double team to work with. Moser kicks out, Chong another triple. That one bounces over the backboard. Rebound Steyers, no one near Bowen to end the first. Off the glass and in. Bowen puts it in. He has 4. It is 27-4. Holy Name over Valley Forge. 23-point advantage. You're not blinking. You're not hallucinating. You're not having lack of sleep. This is Holy Name. This is the truth.
This is a track to 100 right now.
They put up 100 in a couple games against them in the middle of the 2010s. We might see it again today. End of 1. Holy Name. They woke up and chose violence. as we return to you, Holy Name up 27-4 over crosstown rivals Valley Forge. Best tuning in. I am Nathan Smee, alongside me, Ava Posa. Another score update, end of one. Brecksville Broadview up 18-15. Scalajack has 16 points of the 18 for Brecksville. That kid, really good. Has junior Cam Bamba, the former Lou West kid, to help him. But unranked North Royalton holding plenty of their own against the top 5 team in NEO. We're back on our way here, run by Robinson in the paint, bobble out of play, and it will stay with Valley Forge. Ava, what went wrong for the Patriots in quarter number 1?
Honestly, it's a mental game. Holy Name is pressuring the ball the entire way up the court. They're pressuring the ball coming in after points scored by Holy Name. If they can't figure out how to relieve some pressure, it's going to be a long ride home.
Short ride home, we feel like eternity. We're still waiting to inbound here. They're changing it to a sideline inbound. So it looks like they're calling a foul, and that is the case. Off of Stiers, right back to Moser. A bold move for the senior. But hey, if it works, it works.
If it works, it works.
Gotta respect the game. Robinson drives against Camargo, spins, floats on a post. That's LeBron James, that's the way he posted up. Valley Forge has the first points in the new quarter, 27-6.
Drew's going to remember that.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Stiers is a man who doesn't forget anything. I think he still has Riley Cervenka in his mind right now playing. Stiers kicks outside Boyer. He launches the triple. That one no good. Stiers grabs that board. Kicked out Humanek. Pumps, and he will be called for a travel. Turns it back over to Valley Forge. But looking at Valley Forge as Andrew Cole checks in, Coach Savoli, 1982 to 2000, I believe it was total 20 years from what I was told. He coached Coach Patton for 2 years after he transferred over for the 1995 season. Great job there. Then went to JCU for 8 years as an assistant. Here is Savoli's resume. Has those years plus 7 years as a coach for softball. 1996-97 regional champs, so has a Final Four appearance. And 5 district championships, 8 sectional championships, 3 conference championships. Parma Athletic Hall of Fame, JCU Athletic Hall of Fame, and Ignatius Hall of Fame. What accolades for a man who's sitting on the far side. You can see him right under the Hearst sponsorship sign right over there. Coach Savoli, a true legend of NEO basketball. And here comes Stiers in transition. Oh my goodness! Drew Stiers, you are now a grown man! I did not know he had that one in his arsenal.
Oh, he called it before the game.
That man is him. So now it's 29-6. Let's see what Valley Forge can respond with. Top yard Chong, back to Wadsworth. Here we go, Flora, match up against Bolin. Picked up by Stiers, making it 17. He did it again! Drew Stiers is the truth! Is this Kobe Bryant AI or is this Drew Stiers? Shout out Jay Will, he is reincarnated. And it goes back to Holy Name. No answer for the Patriots. I cannot believe this.
He called it before the game. I was talking with him, he said, "You think I can get a dunk today?" I said, "I think if you keep stretching, you will."
What's that one meme or something like that? I was not familiar with your game. It's Shaq. Another 3 for Stiers. No good. Bounces back to him. He drives. Pinball goes back to the Patriots. Camargo tried getting it. He can't. So here goes Mankins and the Valley Forge Patriots. Elbow, Chong, another triple. First 3 of the game falls for the Valley Forge Patriots. Chong, the man to do it. So Valley Forge has outscored what they did in the first quarter within the first 3 minutes of the second.
This is going to be a very good game for Holy Name if they can continue what they've been doing well the entire game.
If Drew Stiers is playing like Matt McClung in the dunk contest, I think we're good. Camargo a triple. And him to the point parade! Chris Camargo, that's a triple! And as a player, I really like Chris Camargo. He's added another layer to Holy Name's offense. And Holy Name's really been lacking that true 3-point scorer with no really inside game foul against Cole. He kind of took over the Adam Humanek role, but looking at the shots he takes more, but he makes more because of it.
Yeah.
Well, let's do a quick little score rundown. Steyer's 17, 3 for Chris, 4 for Bowen. The Jackrabbit has 2, Shimanek has 7. It's 34-9. Valley Forge just trying to get into double digits. And they can't. Nick Mencken back to the locker room. That's his first bucket. And a trend I'm noticing, Valley Forge doing well. They're perfect from the charity stripe so far.
You know, that's not necessarily something special, but it is in this case.
We've seen struggles. We've seen some struggles.
We've seen some terrible struggles. Girls and boys basketball.
Garrett Morgan.
Below the 50 percentage.
Garrett Morgan, that killed him in that game.
Yeah.
But here we go, Holy Name. Is this 2022-23 or 23-24? I can't tell the difference right now.
No, we cannot.
Boyer in the elbow, inside to Cole, outside Boyer. Top of the arc, Camargo gives to Steyers. He's gonna take his time here, and Holy Name, they can easily settle this down right now. Camargo a triple. That's 2 for Camargo. He's heating up. And ladies and gentlemen, this is why we're not doing the girls' game tomorrow. I'm not gonna have a voice until 8 o'clock for the hockey game. We'll go back to the girls against Valley Forge. This is a tough act to follow for them. Chong working against Camargo, pulls up. Nice move from him, but no good. Bounces away, Chris Camargo takes it. Chucks up court, Bowen. Bowen, another plus opportunity. Pass to Steyers, over McTeer, no good. Put back by Bowen, no good. The third chance, not gonna go off. Goes out against McTeer. Inbound on the baseline for the green and white. We like to see fast-paced basketball here in Holy Name Athletics YouTube. This is, what do you even call this?
This is what potential is.
That one no
Holy
good.
Name has had this in them, but they have not necessarily refused, but they've had the opportunity to let it come out, and hopefully it can stay out going into these next couple games, especially this next game against Lakewood.
Foul there against Camargo. But I'm going to use a quote from soccer coaching legend Jose Mourinho, but flip it. This is basketball heritage.
Yeah.
This is vintage Holy Name. This is creme de la creme, chef's kiss, whatever you want to call it, really.
Yeah.
Impressive, a great Christmas present.
All the above.
Everything sweet and nice. There you go.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Holy Name. It's a new team. It's lovely to see. Top of the arc, gets it to Mankins. He has his fellow number 4, Bolden guarding him. Mankins gets the triple. That one no good. Chong to the board against Camargo. Nice post move, not gonna work. The third chance points, not gonna fall. But the bounces around, tips out against Cole. Oh, that maybe went off of McTeer, but he does just enough to get a hand away. It will go to Valley Forge. Right now, if you're at Valley Forge, what do you say in the locker room?
Got to take care of the basketball.
Nice move by Wadsworth, getting open. So that'll be his 4th point of the contest. He got the first point from the field. It's now 37-13. He's had a nice day for Valley Forge amidst the doom and gloom that has been. You gotta look at bright lights if you're at Valley Forge. You gotta see your shining stars, your good players. And looking at Robinson, who has for a senior, Wadsworth a junior. You have him next year. Humick in the corner. That one no good, goes to Chong. Humick fights for it, but he can't get it off his fellow, number 12. Chong drives on Humick, posts up. That shot no good, board. Bobbles down to Cole via Camargo. The chuck to Steyers, a nice hard pass by the quarterback. Off the glass and in for Steyers. Get hit 19. It is now 39-13. You are reading that correctly. Wadsworth, McTeer, Mankins. Gonna work against Maxwell Bowen. One-on-one, Holy Name running a man defense right now, and it's worked perfectly. Top of the arc. Why not take a 3-8 for Moser? Off kilter, no good. Board by Bowen. Picked off by Wadsworth. A nice job from him adjusting to get it over Camargo. To get Valley Forge a second chance. Moser a second chance. Two-time is not the charm. Steyers jumps over everyone and gets the board. Nice bounce pass. Humick off the glass, no good. But Steyers puts it away. He cleans that glass. It is now a 21-point night for Steyers. 41 point for the Green Wave.
This is his average per game at half. The real question is, will Holy Name get to 50 before halftime?
The most points anyone scored in a game last year for Holy Name, Josh Pinheiro, 33. Could you see Steyers get there? And offensive foul, there we go. That might be one of the first we've seen. It goes back to Holy Name.
Like I said, they're getting a little handsy in there in the paint, and I believe it was number 5.
And timeout, so will we. Ladies and gentlemen, we are really close to a running clock. No one expected this, but Holy Name, something's in the water. Coach Patton, hats off to him. He's got his team playing like the 95, 96 Bulls. 1:40 to go. It's all Holy Name. Back from the break with 1:40 to go. Holy Name up 41-13. Reminder, a little bit into the half. We'll be coming back on for the halftime report. Me and Abel will break down what has been a great first half for Holy Name. And next week we have 2 games. Lakewood away for the boys, 7 p.m. on Tuesday and Friday. We host Abel, your former school. Camargo, that one off the glass and in. The Bucks, no wins yet this year. They look to upset a GLC East rival on Friday night here at Holy Name. We'll pull those games for you next week. Mix here, puts it up, and that one will be a foul, sending him to the line for 2. But so far, Holy Name leads by 30, and it's just been death by 1,000 points. That's all Holy Name's done. Another score update for you. Brookside up 30-18 over Wellington at the half. Basically, the score update you get is whatever pops up on my Twitter feed. That one good by McTier. So Valley Forge stays perfect. 5 for 5 from the charity stripe. So that's almost 1/3 of their points, over 1/3 of their points, I should say, from the charity stripe.
Yep.
To keep Valley Forge perfect, they stay perfect from the line. 6 for 6. That is 6 of their 15 points. McTier has 2. 43-15 with 70 seconds to go. Inside the paint, kick out, Stiers, he has 21. 12 away from Holy Name's record in a game for a player last season. That one no good but a foul, so he has a chance to make it within 10 of that record set by Josh Pinheiro on senior night against the Bucks. And Drew Stiers, do you think he wants to have a good game? He knows some good guys on that Buckeye team. Carter Burgess, one of his good friends.
Yeah. The Bucks have a lot of young talent on their team this year. I believe more than half the lineup are sophomores.
Substitutions incoming here. Butler and Colin Hall Johnson. We saw him against Normandy. He played well. Going into the year, we didn't expect to see much of him, but when he's played, he's looked like a good player. I'm not going to lie, he's looked pretty good.
Yeah.
For someone who doesn't play JV and gets minimal varsity minutes, he just looks really good. So Stiers, 2 for 2. Those are his first buckets from the charity stripe. So that now makes him, Holy Name, 5 for 6 from the line with 50 seconds left to go. Driving is Mankins against Butler. The Jackrabbit playing intense defense. Holy Name up by 30. Driving Mankins, no good. Board by Johnson. He gets stripped up but fouled in the process. So that'll be Valley Forge's 3rd. And Johnson does his job, not coughing the ball.
Nope.
Looking forward to seeing some other guys. Before we go to the half, Brecksville is a tighter game now, 30-29 over Royalton at the half at North Royalton. That'll be a tight finish there for the Bears and the Bees.
These are known rivals.
Looking forward to seeing the outcome of that game.
Oh, yeah.
Butler inside the paint, can kick out to Colin Hall. Hall drives and travel, so that'll turn it back over to Valley Forge. But tonight, we've really been spoiled with some great NEO contests. You got Ed's Iggy, you got that game for the Bees, you got the Parma Heights battle. You got Louisville versus Walsh. A great slate of games on this first Friday. And it gets better on Sunday, too, with some great games at the PBP Classic.
Louisville's a really good team. I have girls who play softball from there.
9.5, Humanek. He is fouled, so he'll go to the line with .9 to go. Humanek has 7 so far, looking to make it 8 and 9. So Camargo has 8. Lewis 1, none from Johnson, 7 from Humanek, and then 2 from Butler. First one's good. So Humanek now takes his tie to 8. O&M 6 for 7 from the line. So we're gonna have a big halftime score.
Yes.
In and out, no good, so he goes 1 for 2. And on Hall goes to the ground to end the half, but it will not matter. O&M goes to the locker room to applause, 46-15 over Valley Forge. We'll be back on in a couple minutes to bring you the halftime report with myself and Ava Posa. You're watching O&M versus Valley Forge basketball on your home for all O&M sports, O&M Athletics YouTube. As a song maybe referring to Drew Steiner's plays from Smash Mouth called All-Star, we return to O&M High School. O&M, it's a running clock when we return. It's 46-15. And on your screen, information for Night of the Races on February 3rd. Thank you to the Athletic Boosters for all you do to support O&M Athletics and our production here at O&M Broadcasting. We'll be back on as well tomorrow evening at 8:10 p.m. Yes, 8:10. Parma Holy War, O&M Padua, and the Teddy Bear Toss. If you're going to the game, please bring a teddy bear. Let's support the Bruins cause. They're doing a great thing for those in need. Support our rivals and do your thing. There might be rivals on and off the field, but you gotta support their efforts. I'm telling you right now, I'm bringing teddy bears. I'm gonna see a ton of teddy bears from the green and white on that court, on that ice tomorrow, I should say. Let's give the Bruins what they want, and that is a ton of teddy bears to help out the less fortunate. As we spin the camera around towards where we are, I am Nathan Smee. Alongside me, we have Ava Posa. Ava, did you expect this at all?
No. I mean, I knew Bullying was going to come out and fighting. I talked to all the players. They said they all wanted this.
And speaking of wanting this, Drew Stires, what did he tell you?
He asked me, he's like, do you think I could drop 30? I feel like dropping 30 tonight. I was like, if you want it, he's like, well, it's Valley Forge. I said, all right, then do it.
I mean, the minus 14.5 looking pretty good for O&M right now. The over-under, it's pretty close right now, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 61, so multiply by 2, you're at 122, so we'll see. Do you think Drew Stires breaks the 33-point mark and breaks Piniero's record from last year?
I mean, if coach decides to keep him in or not pull out to put some of the players on the bench in, I think he can absolutely do it.
I think he keeps them in today. If you beat Padua, I say no.
Yeah.
But you got to get these guys some points. You got to get them on the scoreboard. You play Lakewood, who might be the hardest game thus far. I might say Ridgeville's up there, Riverside's up there, Lake County's up there. That's a lot of minutes too. I'm a big fan of that Lakewood team. I was a big fan of them for football when they won their first 2 games, and look what happened there. But I know, looking back to GLC football, I thought it was either run away GLC East win for Lakewood, but things did not come to pass for them as Holy Name would tie with Valley Forge and I believe Buckeye too, because just enough happened to win the GLC East. But Ava, second half, who are those guys sitting on that green and white bench you expect to see get some points?
I mean, Danny Sibley. I mean, he hasn't been able to get in a lot of games this year. I think if we can get up by 40 possibly, I think they're going to put him in the third and fourth quarter and sub him out for.
I want to see Big Rowan.
Yeah.
That one blocked down. What a block to begin the half for Moser. A 3 for Chong. No good. But what a block by Hayden Moser on the first possession for Holy Name. High pass over the hands of Hilmanek. It goes back to Valley Forge. Holy Name coming out a little bit too fast.
Yeah. Wanted a little bit too much.
You don't need it all right now. You don't need anything right now, actually. So here we go, your Valley Forge. Robinson kicks, Mankins gets some points quickly. This game is not completely out of reach quite yet. Robinson kicks, a 3 for McTeer. No good, and now Owen, and here's a breakaway chance. Stars has 23, and he gets shoved. Oh my gosh! Stars wants to fight. That should be a tech, and now McTeer goes to the ground from Cole. And a tech on Cole. Tech by on McTeer. What's going on with South Ava? Joseph's going to make sure no one goes on the court right now. Same to Coach Jabber. It's a Parma Heights fight, potentially a brewing. Coach Patton just wants things to calm down. I think they want McTeer out of the game, and they have a cause for it. But Valley Forge at the same time has a cause for Cole.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, Cole's was just payback.
Defense. If you're Andrew Cole, he loves his teammates. You know he does. He's going to defend them. I think McTeer needs to get a tech at minimum. I think right now he's got to settle down the game. You got to calm things down. Take a minute to breathe. That's what's behind us. This game was a good battle for Valley Forge, even though the buckets weren't falling. Let's not have this one be blashed out and have it be a negative stain on Holy Name or Valley Forge. Let's settle down the tempers and let's play basketball. Let's give the fans what they want, and that's a show and not a WWE fight.
Yeah.
No one wants to fight in this building. No one does.
No one does.
So,
well, I'm sure some people in the season will, but.
All right, let's go through some scores here to ignore what's going on the court. End of the third, Louisville, 38. Walsh, 35. Ava, who do you got in that game finishing the win?
No, I think Louisville's going to come through. They have a lot of talent. I mean, I know a lot of people, and they've only said good things about the Louisville basketball team.
One of the nicest gyms at NEO. Give me Louisville to win that game. Ignatius, they're looking like they're starting off nicely against Eds. At the break, it is 32-19, Iggy over Eds. Nice job by Ignatius coming out there with some purpose. Going through, trying to see if we can find any more updates for some games. Nothing really right now. Western Reserve over McDonald 20-18. That's more of a Youngstown game.
Yeah.
As I have pretty much sources all around NEO for some score updates. Any more we can find out here? Here we go. We got Columbia up 24-21 at the half over Keystone. That's another close game. I think we got to give it to Columbia in that game. Cole's being thrown from the game. So round of applause. He was cheered off. Camargo follows him. But Cole's day definitely done. So now we got to see if McTeer gets tossed for his involvement in this. So Cole ends his day with 0. McTeer right now has 2 via the charity stripe. We're still sorting things out. All other news in the NEO for football. Coach Brian Fox, the former EC coach, out after 1 year at Elyria. He steps down to focus on family and teaching. You gotta respect it. You need more family time, you gotta take it. Shout out to Coach Fox. Met him at the EC JV game in 2022. outstanding guy.
Yep.
And then as well, a team Holy Name lost to in 2021, West Holmes. Their head coach stepped down today. The presser this afternoon around 1 p.m. announced that.
Yeah.
A big day at NEO. I don't think any of us expected this Friday to be big for NEO besides the games. But coaching changes, I don't think we really started to see that, did you?
No, I did not.
Trying to see what other news we got to fill the time. It's North Royalton turning things over, 36-32 over Brecksville. So the number 5 team right now in NEO is struggling. North Royalton might have a case to get into the top 25.
Hey, they want it. They want it.
NEO Zeller High School Sports over that gaming coverage to them. Shout out to them. They do a great job. McTeer got tossed as well. Cole gets disqualified. And Camargo gets tossed too. Okay, so we got 2 tossed for Holy Name and 1 for Valley Forge. But right now, we gotta give a shout out to Holy Name and Valley Forge, the adults. Some may have tried going on the court, but Mr. Kozib, the first man of the student section, make sure nothing happened. You gotta give all the love and respect to that man. He's done so much for the school.
He has.
Stires misses the first one. So it stays at 46. He stays at 23. His second is good. So he splits 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. So now it's time for Menkes to take 2. But once again, a shout to everyone involved, tempering the situation. Fans still yelling here, but it was a attack on both sides. You gotta take shots for Valley Forge.
Yeah.
It will be Holy Name's ball. They gotta take their attacks first, I believe.
Yep.
But right now, let's just forget about the fight. Let's just enjoy the game Holy Name's having. And let's settle down. No need to fight. No need. It's a frustrating day for Valley Forge. They don't want to forget this one. But Holy Name, let's keep everyone they can on the court going in Lakewood. Let's just do that and temper expectations of everything. That one good by Menkins. That'll be getting the quarter for him. He now has 3. Valley Forge stays perfect from the line, so that is one thing they've done a really nice job of as Menkins goes to the sidelines. And I think they get 2 more shots, and they do, for Camargo's actions. So it might stay with Valley Forge with a more text. If it was equal, it would go to Holy Name. That's the first miss for the charity stripe. So now it's 8 for 9 Valley Forge. They're going to take their 10th now. Very close to being home early.
Yep.
He splits 1 for 2 that time. So Menkins, all 5 of his points come to the charity stripe. And now, whose ball is it? Possession shows Valley Forge. They will take it. Holy Name doesn't like it, but that's the right call. 2 techs trumps the foul.
Yep.
So shout out to the refs as well. They didn't get heated. They separate everything perfectly. And now, 7:17 left to go in the third. Let's forget about it. Let's play basketball.
Exactly.
And kickball violation as they get back underway. Also, shout out to both of us here. Just staying calm and peppering it. They did a great job just diverting attention. I think they did a good job on that.
Yeah.
That's a first for you, Ava. That's a first. Driving his Menkins, kicks out of bounds, and that will go to Holy Name. Robinson can't corral it in. So far, Holy Name's leading scorer, Drew Stires with 24. Got Bolin with 4. Humanek has 7. Or not, question, 8. Which ellipses his tally he had against Padua. Speaking of Humanek, he gets it. Stires. Gonna put it inside, Butler outside. Driving his Bolin, kicks. Humanek, Stires. He launches the triple. No good. Board by Lewis. Kicked out. Bolin tries his luck from downtown. No good as well. Board bobbled around. Robinson gets it against Humanek. And now Valley Forge has another offensive possession to work things to their advantage. Moser launches the triple. It's good. Nothing but net for Moser. And Valley Forge starting to get a little bit of a rhythm. Probably his first bucket. He's taking a couple threes. About time one fell for him.
I believe the running clock is now over with. But I wouldn't be surprised if it goes back up here pretty soon.
Humanek the triple. He matches! Mr. Automatic to the elbow. Has double digits. So Humanek now with 11. The second namer to get to double digits on the night. It's 50-21. Hand off to Flora. Atop the arc against Lewis. Nice run by Robinson. Misses the behind the back no looker. So here comes Stires with a vengeance. Kicks. Humanek another 3. No good. Rolls around the world. No good. Rebound by Nick Mankins. Holy Name up by 29 as of now. Valley Forge doing a nice job, but it's putting some points on the board. And Mankins getting a little bit closer. Mankins from downtown. Off the rim. No good. Board by Lewis, who he's close to a double-double right now.
Yeah, this isn't just about, like, shooting out from the three. This is about getting the ball around and finding the best shot possible and taking it and hopefully making it.
Nice run by Lewis and a nice pass, and it's in. Bowen, he has been the facilitator tonight.
Yeah.
Is it Maxwell Bowen or is that Joey Abraham out there? 52-21, Holy Name leads. Mankins, top of the arc, has Bowen to guard him. He's getting a little bit of shade. He's inside the arc. Mankins out of it. Kicks. Flora over Lewis. That three, no good. Taken by Stires. He has 24 kicks. Bowen, nice job from him. Settles down, takes it outside the arc. Holy Name will work from there. Bowen launches the triple. No good. Board by Flora. Butler fights for it, can't get it. Robinson near side will take it out the court. Valley Forge with purpose. The three for Mankins. No one is up caught. It's in for Nick Mankins. Getting a timeout for Valley Forge to reset some things. But here they come. Here come the Patriots marching back in. Might be a little bit too out of reach, but still, doing a nice job putting some points on the board. We'll take a break. The first time this half. 52-24. Holy Name leads. Back on from the break. It's all Holy Name tonight, but Valley Forge is making a case to keep things close. It is 52-24. If you're just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee alongside me, Ava Posa. Was an exciting match in the Drew Stires show. Joe Lewis adds 2 points to his tally, taking the 5. It is now a 30-point Holy Name lead once again.
You know, Holy Name really needs to bounce back from losing Andrew Cole. I mean, he's not only been not a leader from the senior side, but he's being a true teammate and helping one of his guys who got a cheap shot called on him, right? But they need to bounce back and learn how to not only relax themselves, but to be able to change it on the court as well.
Bowen, nice floater from him. Rolls with the fingers, underhand. It's in for Bowen. Take his tally to 6. He adds on to an impressive day for Holy Name as it stands. The three in the corner is good. So Sean gets one to fall. Nice job from him. That'll be his second three. He's taking plenty. It's 56-27. So here goes Max Bowen on the green wave. He has 6. Stires 24. Butler kicks. Elbow. Hionik, who has 11. Gets it to Lewis. That one in and out, no good. The putback. It's in. Welcome to the Joe Lewis show in the third quarter. He has 6 in the quarter, 7 overall. I'm liking this from Joe Lewis, though. Once again, Cole not in the game anymore.
You know,
Lewis stepping up.
Not only
Nice
that,
long tip.
it's not only that. I mean, they're learning new ways. The Patriots have done a better job of guarding Drew, and Max and Adam too. I mean, they've both contributed. I mean, Max probably has most assists, right?
And picked off by Butler.
Yeah. So they're learning new ways on how to get the ball into the bigs.
And it'll be Lewis, the main big. You also have Bowen. That'll be a foul. The first against the Patriots in this quarter. Got a bunch of 1s and 0 for Flora. So Robinson now checks out for the Patriots. Their leading scorer right now is Mankins with 8. They could guess that one from a mile away. Joe Lewis, that one no good. He'll make the board. Gets a pump and a foul on the shot against Flora. So now everyone on the floor for Valley Forge has a foul.
Yeah.
So here goes Himonik back to the line for the Green Wave. So far today, 7 for 10. Valley Forge, 9 for 10. But Holy Name's average on the year, 65% going into tonight's contest, 104 for 160. They're doing a nice job improving on it. Himonik, his first. It falls. So the improvement continues. Himonik now has 12. Holy Name about to crack 60.
In the third, I mean, halfway through the third, I should say, a little under that, but they need to work some ways in of not only getting Drew back into the game. I don't think he scored at all in the third quarter. And if he has, it was before.
It was on the free throw. It was on the free throw from the Tech. 60-27, Holy Name up by 33. Nice run, tipped by Cyrus. There's an involvement defensively. Gets a tip on it, and that one not going to fall for Moser. Tips out of play. It goes back to Holy Name. The clock stops at 2:49. A bucket runs it. And timeout Valley Forge. That will be their third to last one. So they'll have 2 left. We'll take a timeout. 60-27, Holy Name leads. What a night for the green and white. Back on from the break. It's 60-27. Holy Name en route to becoming 5-5, back to 500. I am Nathan Seen alongside me, Ava Posa. It has been a nice night for the Green Wave. A little bit of WWE intermixed. Himmick the run, makes a man miss. Moser couldn't stop him. Himmick drives. So Himmick now has 15 on the night. This is a bounce back for him. He now has 7 in this quarter, matching his tally from the first. Run by Chong, floats it over Lewis, and it's in. Nice job on the floater from Chong. His first point from inside the arc, tipped on a play by Wadsworth. It will stay with the Green Wave. Game still a 33-point difference, Holy Name in the advantage.
Yeah.
And then the story of Stiers and Himmick. They've done a nice job. He's done 39 combined points so far. Himmick pumps, takes it inside. Butler spins on Wadsworth. And that will go back. A 3-second violation against Butler. Goes back to Valley Forge. So Valley Forge can now put some points on the board and avoid a running clock. Mankins to take it up. Once again, the leading scorer with 8, tied along with Chong. Mankins directing traffic, still Holy Name in that man defense. Flat up, far side near the Valley Forge bench. Back up top, Mankins pumps on Bolin. He launches over Bolin. No good. Rebound by Cyrus, boxing out Wadsworth. Here we go. In transition, Bolin. The right hand finger roll of dreams is in for Max Bolin. He now has 8 on the night. He is nearing double figures. And once again, every time the big three has double figures, Holy Name looks really good.
Yeah.
Pump by Chong. He's trying to get to double digits. Makes a pass flat up over Lewis. No good. Misses to the right side of the rim. Holy Name takes it on the offensive. Bolin has done it a couple times. Take it outside the arc and in. Kicks far side. Himmick uncontested. No good. Board by Lewis. Kicks out to Bolin. Kicks top of the arc to Aiden Butler. He drives. Right hand. He is hit. No foul. Bounces around. Butler keeps it in. Cyrus launches. No good. Board by Wadsworth. And potential fast break. But Holy Name trails back. It'll be a 2-on-2 with Himmick guarding Wadsworth. Lewis to help defense. Kicks out to Moser. Moser drains it from downtown. Moser, second 3 of the quarter. Valley Forge's 4th triple of the 3rd.
No, I think those are the only, I mean, I don't know how many points have come from the 3rd quarter, but how much do they have at half? 15?
And Stiers tried, but he draws a foul before the quarter ends. But points not from 3 balls, he have 5. 3 from the charity stripe and 2 from the field from Chong. Beyond Mankins. Quarter runs down, but these shots will count for the 3rd. It'll be Holy Name with a big lead going into the 4th. That one good for Stiers, so he now has 25 on the night. Holy Name now 10 for 13. Well, here we go. It's either 66 or 65-32. 66-32. Holy Name will take that lead into the fourth. We'll take a break. It's been all Holy Name in the battle for Parma Heights. Eight minutes left to go in regulation tonight. It's been all Holy Name up 66-32 over the Valley Forge Patriots. We're just sitting here for the final quarter of play. I am Nathan Smee alongside me, Posa. It's been a great game for Holy Name. Valley Forge has some things to work on, but so does Holy Name coming out of this game. Holy Name, as of right now, will go to 5-5. Aaron Riley, we thought he was going to start for a second, but now he checked in for the first time. Chong's 3 off kilter. Board by Cyrus, who has 26. Butler. That one off the glass against Chong. So Butler now has 4. 68-32. Holy Name advantage. I don't expect to see the starters back in for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Except for Cyrus, who's in right now, who has 26. I think Pat wants to get him a couple more points and then he'll be done.
I think he wants to get him to 30.
Following around is Robinson. Wadsworth takes it in the far side. He has Boyd against him. Boyd and Riley, 2 of the JV standouts from last season, getting varsity minutes this year. Robinson, far elbow, has his fellow number 2 guarding him. Cuts to his left, now right. Pumps. Kicks out Wadsworth, top of the arc, has Johnson on him, kicks far side. Chong drives, right hand shot, and it'll be a foul against Riley or Boyer. That'll be the first foul of the quarter, sending Chong to the line.
Yep.
Chong, if he makes both of these, will be the first Patriot in double figures. Chong sets up for his first. In and out, no good. That's just unlucky. Good shot.
Didn't finish.
Did not finish. Just unlucky. That's all I can really say about those.
Yeah.
Chong clears his head. Also no good on that one, so he goes 0 for 2 on that. Valley Forge 9 for 12 from the charity stripe. Butler calling a slow tempo. Boyer. He will do so. Holy Name up 68-32. It'll be a running clock to finish. Stires, elbow. Riley thought about it, kicks. Stires puts it in off the glass, no good. Bobbles around. Johnson takes it. Boyer. He will settle and slow things down with 6 minutes to play. Johnson, Boyer, Stires, double team drives off the glass, no good again. Bounce out of play is safe with Holy Name. And here comes Giovanni Nieves for his first varsity minutes of the year. The crowd / students second chanted for him. He gets his time. Cyrus checks out 26 points. He is your player of the game, brought to you by Keon Sports. Without a doubt, 26 points. He's a star in the making if he's not already a star. Butler, Jovi in the corner. Outside, Boyer from downtown. No good. Riley the board. Trying to kick it. He is stripped by Robinson. Nice defense from Valley Forge's one of his many seniors. He drives on Nieves. Off the glass, behind the back, no good. Butler the board.
Looks like Danny Sibley's about to go in as well. I don't know who he's going for.
We're going to see some more rotation. Butler probably. Butler kicks it out. Riley the 3. No good. Tips around. Johnson tries getting at Wadsworth the board. Quick quarter here. 2 points for Holy Name. That's it. And they come from Butler. Yep. That's the only 2 points in the quarter. 2 misses from the charity stripe from Chong. Those are the only involvement scoring-wise. Mankins drives against Boyer. Off the rim, no good. Boyer corrals. So Hohenheim now going to work once again on the offensive. Boyer running the full head of steam. Riley the three. They'll go off the front of the rim. Outpacing Butler is Wadsworth. Hit by Riley on the foul. That'll be an inbound on the baseline. Hohenheim's first foul, or second I should say, of the quarter.
Yep. That was kind of cheap, but he was going for the ball. I can see how that get mixed up if the ball was moving, you know?
And you can hear the applause for Aiden Butler. He subs out for the last time probably today. The second team will get some reps. Hohenheim did their job. Mankins spins on Nieves, and a foul and one for Nick Mankins. That'll add some points to the scoreboard for the Patriots. Nice job by Mankins standing within the fire.
Yep.
Foul is not on Max Boland according to the stadium PA. Now it's on Nieves. So Mankins gets the 2. That takes him to 10 on the night. He looks for an and one. Mankins is and one. It's in. Take his tally to 11. Amazing, disappointing night for Valley Forge. He has done an excellent job. They are now 9 for 13. Nieves drives, no good. Board corralled in by Flora. So Mankins will take it up here. Substitution in the coming moments for Valley Forge. A 3 from Mankins, no good. Board by Nieves. Ethan Anthony to check in at the next stoppage of play for Valley Forge. Triple by Mankins. Riley keeps it. Nieves pumps, drives, kicks to Stibley. Stibley posts up outside. Riley makes a run. Left-handed floater, no good off the glass. Flora corrals. Robinson, 2.5 to play. Flora has Stibley on him, kicks, Mankins. Nieves shays, Mankins a triple. Nothing but net, it's good for Nick Mankins. Mankins heating up down the stretch. Take his side to 14.
Hohenheim get to 70, possibly even 75.
Nice no-look pass from Johnson. They only scored 2 points in this quarter. Johnson, Nieves keeps it in play. Saving Coach Miller on the far side. Nieves the 3. Bounce is over, no good. It goes back to Valley Forge. Anthony along with Chong check in. 30-point game. If Valley Forge scores, the clock will stop running.
Yep.
You got to get to 35. They give you some leeway with it. You got to get back down to 29 or lower.
Yeah.
It's a weird bylaw of the game, but I like it.
Yeah, so do I.
Nice pass picked out by Chong, and it's in to stop the running clock. Jaden Johnson, his first bucket of the evening. Nice pass and a nice bucket. Johnson drives. He matches. No, he doesn't. It looked like it was about to go in, but it does not. Nice move nonetheless. Board by Wadsworth. One-hander up court to Jaden Johnson. Johnson picks out Chong by the Valley Forge bench. He launches a triple. In and out, no good. Boyer bobbles, keeps it in play. Now it's time to settle it down. Corner 3 instead for Johnson. Bang! Colin Hall Johnson, the exclamation point to the evening. Hohenheim breaks 70.
What a game for Hohenheim tonight.
Florida match. Flora cannot. Board by Riley. As usual, we have plenty of interviews along with our second college commit interview. We'll have Hiram Sidney Wenzel with an interview post-game. You'll find us on Hohenheim Broadcasting's Instagram and Twitter. Ball against Ethan Anthony, who checked in a couple minutes ago. His first. Valley Forge's first of the quarter. Johnson, who has 3, taking his season average of 2.5 and rejected by Flora. He got up and rejected it into the bleachers.
That was not even out of his hand. It was in process of going into the basket, possibly. But it was in the air.
What a block. He said, no, sir, and rejected it. Nieves drives, tries to kick. He does. Johnson pumps on Anthony. He's clobbered, gets rid of it. Nieves in the elbow. The bench wanted to take it. Nieves going to drive instead. Kicks, corner, 3 for Riley. That one no good. Corralled in by Johnson, but a foul. A penalty timeout. Foul, it is. Let's talk about Giovanni Nieves. Not much playing time. The bench wanted him to take a 3, but no. He does the unselfish thing and passes it.
Exactly.
Gotta give respect to Giovanni for that. Jovi doesn't get many minutes, but what a selfless man for that one.
Oh, yeah.
I love that move. Last seconds of the game, Chong of the death. No good. The last involvement will be a rebound by Stibley, and that will call game. Our final score in the battle for Parma Heights, Holy Name wins 71-40. Once again, your play of the game brought to you by Keon Sports. Without a doubt, the 26-point man, Drew, the legend, Stiers. A big night for him. Now take his side from 21 points per game up a little bit. We're back on tomorrow at 8:10 for Holy Name versus Padua hockey. Tuesday for Holy Name versus Lakewood basketball away. And Friday, we host Buckeye in a GLC East clash at 7 p.m. To stay updated on all the games we are covering, follow Holy Name Broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter. To stay updated on all Holy Name sports, follow Holy Name Athletics on Instagram and Twitter. And finally, subscribe here to Holy Name Athletics YouTube. I put out push notifications to be notified when we go live. Below that, that'll do it for what has been an excellent night for the Green Wave. I've been Nathan Smee alongside me, Posa. Thank you for spending your Friday night with us. Have a good night, everyone, and go Namers.